Hi guys, I am so sorry that it's been so long since I last made a video, but I'm back again with a great video to talk about a topic that is near and dear to my heart, how to learn Chinese through manga. Okay, so I've talked about a lot of things on this channel, but one thing that I really haven't touched on enough is reading. Now, why is reading so important? Well, just think back to when you were a kid, right? Cat in the Hat, Green Eggs and Ham, all these books you read in preschool or kindergarten. You learned a lot of English through those books. Now, why is that? So I've talked about spaced repetition before, which is the idea that you need increasing intervals of time between review of material that you're learning in order to minimize the amount of time that you're actually spending learning something. Right, and so systems like Anki that I've talked about before can help you generate flashcards to really minimize the amount of time that you're spending learning vocabulary. And so I kind of think that reading is actually a form of natural spaced repetition. The more that you read, you're going to encounter words at increasing frequencies, and so a word that pops up on page 1 you might not see until page 200, but that's really fine because you've already seen it a few times, so you only really need to refresh that word every so often. So if you're reading frequently and you're reading a lot, you really don't need to be using flashcards because all the words that you're really going to want to know are going to show up in your book. But books are so boring, dude. I don't want to read any books. Well, you don't have to read Shakespeare. See? Bye-bye. Gone. Shakespeare's out of here, and look what we have. Manga. See that? Look, this is books with pictures. It's got pictures and Chinese. Amazing. Right? So that's the key with manga. It's an addicting, fast-paced storyline, lots of cliffhangers. You never want to put it down. The language isn't super complex, so it's easy to pick up if you're reading it in Chinese. And so the good news for you is that the Chinese love reading manga. Translations are really good, often come out faster than in English. Now, these physical books are not the easiest to obtain in the United States. Although if you live in an area like LA or New York, with a lot of Chinese people, you can find bookstores that carry them. But what I want to show you today is a really sweet app for your iPhone or your Android phone that lets you read all the manga you want for free. It's called Manhuaran, and it looks like this. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is open up Safari, although again this will work on an Android phone as well, and then just go to manhuaran.com. And then you can view these comics all on your phone's browser, but it's best if you download the app. So if you go all the way to the bottom here, you'll see on the lower right-hand side this thing that says Shazai app. That means download the app. So click on that, and I already have it installed, so I'm just going to open it up. And so that'll take you right to this really sweet app that literally lets you read any manga in the universe in Chinese for free. It's super awesome. So again, if you're not familiar with a lot of these Chinese terms, that's okay. You can click in this little lower lower left-hand corner here, this thing called Fenlei, which is the different categories. And then you can see all kinds of different categories like school-type mangas, fighting mangas, adventure mangas. Let's click on this one called Mao Xian here. It's like adventure kind of mangas, and so we can basically see like all the different kinds of manga that fall into this category. If we click up here, this Zui Remen, that's most popular. We can see the most popular mangas that the Chinese people are reading right now. And then over here we see our favorite Haizei Wang. That's One Piece in Chinese. So you can click on that, and then it'll take you to the screen for for an individual manga. And so what you can do once you're here is you can view these. You can view these in kind of like the I guess the serialized format, or if you click this it's like book, you can see the actual like the books. So if you go ahead and click on 63, for example, you literally just have the whole book right here, and just beautiful full resolution. The whole thing, you can just kind of scroll through it. Basically the entire book is scanned here for you. I'm not sure if this is legal or not, but all I know is that this app is amazing, and you should definitely download it. And some of these words you might not recognize them immediately. So if there's anything I don't recognize, I can just switch over to my dictionary Pleco over here, which is really awesome because it has a handwriting recognition module that lets you write in any kind of character and be able to immediately figure out what it is. So even if you don't know the what the how to type out the character, or what the sound of the character is, if you just have Pleco, you can write it in with your finger and just get exactly what the character is or the word that you're looking for. So that's how you use your brain and your phone and Manga to learn Chinese. What do I say here? Stay subscribed. Right. Stay subscribed and stay tuned for really awesome stuff in the future. Again, sorry I haven't been posting as frequently as I would like, but I'm definitely planning on coming out with a lot more stuff around the kind of the tools of the trade for how to learn Chinese. So thanks for watching and see you soon.